Yo, we back with another video. You feel me? The GOAT Will is back. Today's horror movies that's actually scary. And nothing really scares me for real.
Actually, scary horror movies are extremely hard to come by. They're like hidden gems. But when you do find one of these gems, they're life-changing.
Nah, I'm being for real. I get scared by everything, man. I get scared by stinking zombie movies.
A truly scary movie will have you immersed. It'll have your adrenaline pumping.
Nah, I can't watch a truly scary movie. Look, if I watch a truly scary movie, I have to watch like Peppa Pig or like some type of child. Like, bro, I want to watch what is it? The Nun and or The Conjurer, I think it's called, bro. After it, bro, I went on Netflix. Went to the kids, right? You know what I'm saying? How Netflix has kids. But I scrolled, bro, saw the first kids cartoon. I don't know. It was called like no. It was like yeah, like went on it, bro. And then I saw like Ooby Goobies on there, like no Bubble Guppies. Man, I was watching Bubble Guppies, bro. Bro, people don't know. Like after watching scary movies, bro, you just gotta watch a kid show. That's just me personally, cause I can't go to sleep, bro. I've been feeling like I'm gonna get murked in my sleep, bro. So I went on Netflix. No, I think no, it was Amazon. I mean Amazon. After I watched the movie, went on Amazon, put on Bubble Guppies, bro. I'll binge watch like a good 3-4 episodes, and then I went to bed. You know what I'm saying? For extra good measure.
It might even have you pissing your pants. So today, my people, I'll be talking about horror movies that I genuinely find scary. And in the end, I'll talk about one of the scariest movies I've seen in my life, at least top 2. And without further ado,
I'll be the judge of that. Hereditary.
Starting with this movie first, cause
why is she knocking her head on the floor?
yeah,
like that?
We follow this family, mainly the mother, who are mourning the loss of the grandma of the family. When they start witnessing some very peculiar things happen. If you couldn't tell,
first red flag. Grandma is sitting there and there's flames. All right. If I was, you know what I'm saying, in this movie, my immediate reaction would to be leave the state and move to a different state. Or if you have the funds provided, just switch countries.
It's another demon movie. But let's just say this movie got
I can't watch demon movies, man. I have to pray before I watch a demon movie. I have to pray while the crazy things are happening. I have to pray when the demons appear. Every single type of demonic stuff, I have to pray. And I have to pray after the movie, and I have to pray to go to sleep, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't do it, man. Just go. I can watch it. It's just that I'll be praying more than I'll be watching, bro. Cause I can't do it.
A little creepier than the other ones.
Yeah,
gotcha, Nick! This movie's dark atmosphere alone is enough to make me wet the bed. But the scariest part to me has to be that allergy scene. So Charlie, the daughter of the family, who when I first watched it thought was Dustin from Stranger Things. Shout out my boy.
She disabled? Like, no, my fault.
Wait, Dustin? Well, while she was at a party with her older brother Peter, she gets an allergic reaction to something that causes her to.
Why is she at a party with her older brother? What type of party are they at?
Not be able to breathe. And I feel her. I get like this when I eat shrimp. So Peter is speeding to get her to a hospital because she was fighting for her life in that backseat. Somebody throw her a med kit. And since
she's cooked.
Charlie couldn't breathe, she takes her head out the window to breathe in some of that fresh air.
That premium H2O? Wait, no. That premium O2?
You know? But out of nowhere, a deer spawns in the middle of the road and Peter swerves out the way to avoid it. But at the same time,
she's cooked. She's about to be looking. Ooh, bro, she's gonna be looking like a Terrifier victim. Art the Clown next, man. See, listen, why would she even pop her head out? Yeah, it doesn't like some. You know what I'm saying? And why did the deer? Is that a pole I see? Hey, rest in peace, Charlie.
her freaking head came off. Gotcha, Nick! When I first watched it, I was not only in shock that they did it so early, but they did it to a kid. Peter going home and getting in bed traumatized made it even sadder, because when he wakes up the following morning still in shock and we hear his mother's reaction to what happened,
how do you even explain this? Like, if this, like, bro, like, this guy not only decapitated his sister, he like just went straight to bed. All right.
Yeah, that was a cherry on top. Definitely the most disturbing scene in the movie, but not as scary as
She steps in.
Who that boy's cooked, man. Yeah, this guy's gonna have guilt for the rest of his life. Yep. If that was me, man, I would probably be sentenced. I don't know what to do. Annabelle, bro, if I ever get in the room with Annabelle, I'm pulling out the AA-12. Scratch that. I'm getting a deagle with a switch. I'm gonna hit her point blank. I'm gonna empty the clip on her, light her up like a confetti, bro. I'm not playing games with Annabelle. I'm gonna curb stomp her. Like I'll be hit with that EBG pistol whip, bro. She's getting hit with all. She getting combo womboed.
look, I know the Annabelle movies themselves may not be that scary, but that doll
Nah, the dog is
definitely
bro. I'm putting the
is.
doll
And
in. I'm putting the doll in. Like the doll doesn't even. No. All right. I'm just locking it in the house and burning it. Right. Putting it, bro. I'm gonna have like. See if I ever like if Annabelle's ever in the room with me, right? If Annabelle somehow gets into my house, right? Not only am I gonna pull out my M294, I'm gonna have like 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna light her up, bro. I'm gonna put more holes. I'm gonna put her. I'm gonna put her. She's gonna end up with more holes than hairs on my shadoying. You know what I'm saying? Like she's gonna be what? She's gonna be an empty shell, bro. She's gonna be hollow by the time I'm done. Empty the whole clip. And then once I'm done, just for good measure, I'm gonna exercise her by getting some holy water. You know what I'm saying? Get some holy water from my church. You know, I'm blessed up. Ha! I rebuke. Ha! I rebuke. I rebuke. And then after I'm done with all that, right? Just in case, I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna pray. You know what I'm saying? Pray. And then I'm gonna unlock this secret painting that has a code. I'm gonna put in my code. Boop, 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 boop. All right. There's like 6.4 seconds. There's 6.4 seconds. After that, the whole nation is getting blown to smithereens. My whole, like the house, my neighbors, every place, everywhere, everything in 100-mile radius is getting blown into smithereens.
scene with that doll just creeps me the frick.
And then after I do all that, I'm leaving the country.
Out. I don't like dolls, and I know some of y'all probably don't either. So who's with me? Ever since I saw Chucky back in like 06, dolls have always given me the heat.
I don't even, bro. My grandparents, like, they have like this one doll. It generally scares me.
BGBs. They're definitely in my top 10 biggest fears. Probably somewhere between Heights and Michael Jackson. And Annabelle is the worst of them. At least Chucky only uses a knife, and at least he'll crack jokes before he kills you. But Annabelle is pure
Yeah, at least Chucky, like, is kind of humane. Annabelle, yeah, she can get hit with that EBG pistol whip.
evil. She can levitate objects, possess people, burn your clothes, key your car.
Well, she can levitate what now?
Am I thinking about the right movie? But still, Annabelle's creepy little porcelain face alone makes her movies scary. Like, have y'all seen her Facebook page?
Is a thing.
First off, this movie came out back in like the 1400s. I wasn't even allowed to vote back then. That's scary enough. But this movie is a different type of scary. Aside from its
That movie was what the heck? Oh, first of all, that movie came out before both my parents were born. Like, and what is that?
super nasty practical effect.
Again, all right. Get the deagle with the switch. Nah, screw that. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a sniper. 50 cal bullets. Point snipe this guy. Bro, it's like this, like type, bro.
This movie is known for the huge levels of uncertainty it gives you. For those of you who have never heard this movie or are just too young, I'll put it in the most
Okay, I'm too young, bro. This movie came out like 40 years after I was born.
simple way possible.
No, 40
This
years
movie
before I was born.
is Real Life Among Us. I am being so serious, I'm not joking at all. It's about a bunch of crew members, well, scientists, who are infiltrated by an alien who could take the form of other life forms. And once they realize there was an imposter among us, they all end up not trusting each other. And that's what makes this movie so scary.
I have a simple solution. Self-destruct. You know what I'm saying? Just sacrifice all of us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this can't escape into the real human, social world. Like I said, get the code. Poop, 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 poop. 10 seconds. self-destruct, all right? Put it in, say 10 seconds self-destruct. The Anami's gonna be like, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. And then that's when you discover the anomaly, and then that's when you tell him, psych, it was all fake, you goofball. Pull out the deagle with the switch, empty the clip on him.
The paranoia. These dudes end up arguing, isolating each other, killing each other just because they don't know who's who. Even us as the audience, we're left out of the know. We never really find out who's been assimilated and who hasn't, unless the crew also finds out. So while you're watching, you're damn near as confused as them. Also, this isn't your average movie where all the characters are stupid and make terrible decisions. No, this is an intelligent group of individuals we're working with here. And even then, they still—
Does the black guy survive? Or nah? No? Alright.
Still don't know who's who. That's terrifying for somebody like me. I'm not that smart of a guy. Probably average intelligence. My best subject in school.
Bro. I'm in pre-calculus, you know what I'm saying? I have an AP class, you know, I got some IB class, you know, I got like what 3.8 GPA, you know, feel me? I'm a very young intellectual young man.
Was ELA. And even that
young black man.
Joe no habla inglés. And I would only win in Among Us when I was the imposter. So in this scenario,
I would low-key beat them. You know, I was the goat at Among Us. You can't body me in Among Us, bro. When it came to Among Us, if I wasn't like killed like in the first like 10 seconds, I was gonna win.
Be cooked. I wouldn't know who to not trust. I see the good in people. I'm sorry. Like imagine you were in a room with the most trustworthy people ever. SpongeBob, Tanjiro, Jiminy Cricket, and every US president ever. What would you do? You would be inclined to believe all of them and then boom, you're dead. But honestly, I'd much rather deal with an alien than to deal with
New Dunkin' Zero.
Would you rather deal with an alien or Pinhead? Either way, I'm kind of cooked because Pinhead got the pins, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't like that though. I don't mess with that. No, I don't mess with that. I don't mess with Pinhead though. You know.
With a period. That's so passive aggressive. What have I done to deserve?
What happens if he just pins me like in the butt or something? He just shoves it up my like annual. Simulates my G spot.
So this movie's about this little puzzle box, and when you solve it, it's supposed to give you this next level of pleasure. But really,
like I said, bro, I knew it.
Really, it's just pain. But the scariest part about this movie, and really what carries the movie, is not the torture, because Saw does it better, is the Cenobites. There are these entities that you summon when you solve the puzzle, and I don't know about y'all.
Don't solve the puzzle. An IQ too high?
But when I was younger, they used to terrify me off appearance alone. It's not even the fact that they torture you. They could be giving me ice cream and I still would be scared of them. I'd probably be more scared of them. I'm all for not judging people off appearance.
Nah, I judge people. I screw that. Oh, don't judge a book by its cover. Nah, I judge you. If you look like a creep, you sound like a creep, you gotta prove me wrong, bro. Like, if you look like a weirdo or something, bro, you gotta prove me wrong. Like, people, bro, I'm gonna judge you, alright? I don't. People say like, oh, don't judge it, but no, I'm gonna judge you. Like, that's my human reaction. I'm not gonna just be like, oh, how you doing there? Take it here, pal. Oh, yes, that's how you die. All right. Next thing you know, you got kidnapped and you're stuck in a abandoned warehouse on stinking like 50 miles from any human interactions, and you're being told that they're being told that they're gonna get the hummus and put it up your stinking, you know what? And if you don't tell them, if you don't stimulate them in a good way.
These dudes, come on, you gotta judge them. Not only do they look hella creepy,
they look like emo girls or emo guys that just get so much tattoos or piercings. You know, this is a simple solution. Just get a magnet.
Especially Chatter, just look at him. But
Chatterbray, he just looks like a xenomorphin or whatever it's called.
They don't see any of that torture stuff they do as wrong. They think if you summon them, they're doing you a favor. Luckily, I don't think I would solve the puzzle box because I wouldn't want to.
I can't even solve a Rubik's Cube, so I doubt I'll be able to solve it. And also, I don't really feel like solving a puzzle. I'll just throw it outside or something.
If I really wanted to be tortured, I would just play some Detroit music in my ears.
Hey!
That'd be enough. And two, if I really wanted to be tortured, I would just play some Detroit music in my ears.
Hey! I'll have you know that Babytron is goated. How you gonna disrespect Detroit culture? I'm from Detroit, you bastard. Detroit is tough, alright? You don't know about Babytron like I know about
Here,
Babytron.
that'd be enough. And
No.
two, even if I
No.
wanted to, I don't think I'd be able to solve the box. I can't even solve the problems in my life. You expect me to solve this? And while I did just say the Cenobites are the scariest part about this movie, the true scariest part is how dang boring it is. Like, we don't even see the Cenobites until we're halfway through. This movie is really a snooze fest. Freddy Krueger and a copy of this movie is a deadly combo. They're falling asleep every single time. But even Pinhead and his friends don't compare to the last movie I have on my list.
So if anybody ever pulls up to my house like this, I'm sorry, but you're gonna get hit with a double barrel shotgun to the chest, point blank.
I watched this movie recently, and I have to say, this is one of the scariest horror movies I've seen in my life. Well, a lot of horror movies
if I see a girl swinging out the thing in the middle of the night in my establishment, all right, not only am I waking up, right, I'm calling the police. If they somehow cut off my services, right, this is where I started low-key questioning my life decisions and what I have done in my past for these people to hunt me down and try to kill me. Because there's no reason that you should be at my establishment. Simply, now, look, I'm all about making peace, you know what I'm saying? Making agreement. But if you're if you're like doing weird stuff like that in the middle of the night, I'm assuming that you're here to murk me. You're trying to make me look like a next true crime story. We're not gonna let that happen, right? This is not what's gonna happen, right? I refuse to be known as some random guy that got murked and like, you know what I'm saying? No, all right. So this is exactly what happened. I will now unlock my secret inventory, not the one that has the bomb that does self-destruct. No, this is where I have the secret armory, right? Boop 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 boop. Got it in there, right? Shove it open. I'm gonna load myself, right? Not only am I gonna get bulletproof vest, you know, I'm gonna get a stinking medieval armor, medieval knight's armor, right? Flexible and lightweight enough to move and everything. All right. This is where I pull out my trusty Deagle with the switch, my RPG with a switch, my grenade launcher with a switch. Ain't that the same thing? I don't care. All right. I pulled out my pump shotgun with a switch, all right? My 50 cal with a switch. My MTG, my M2G, my M294, or the M294, M29, I don't know. My MP4 with a switch. No, I think that's a file. No, I don't really care. My Uzi with a switch. And, you know, pull it all up. And it's on site. First thing I see is getting light up like 4th of July confetti rockets, bro. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're my daughter, my dog, you don't pull up on me. All right. First of all, that's not even gonna happen because all my family, I'm gonna tell them to like come in here, lock them in the stinking armory, put the swing, and I'm gonna go out there. First stranger I see, you got a mask on, you're getting switched down. All right. You got a dog, you're getting switched down. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you come from. I don't even care if you came here trick or treating. Because you don't come trick or treating on my house. Getting switched down.
About ghosts, monsters, and freakishly strong serial killers. This movie is just about people, which is
see. Look, you're right. Look, me, right? He thinks that
the main about ghosts, monsters, and freakishly strong serial killers. This movie.
Look, he thinks that he has me, right? He's gonna pull out the axe. This is where I pull out my this, like I said, the pump shotgun with the pump. All right, I'm gonna be like some point blank into the stinking dome. I'm gonna blow his head up into smithereens, eviscerate. You're not gonna see nothing, just a neck.
Is just about people, which is the main reason I find it so scary, because we're people. This could happen to any and everyone. In this movie, we follow a couple who are staying at a lodge while on vacation in the middle of the woods.
Exactly. See, I knew it. See, if I'm in the middle of the woods, anybody that comes, if I see somebody that's not my wife, oh bro, you're getting switched down. If you don't answer in like 3 seconds, you're getting switched down. There's 2 options, all right? You either tell the truth or you get switched down. And once you tell the truth, you get switched down because you shouldn't have came here.
When they get a knock on their door.
Why do you think I came to a lodge, bro? I'm trying to start a family, bro. Like this is my honeymoon game, you messing it up, bro. You know how I don't get that much free time during the week to be busy like this, and you trying to mess it up for me. Are you knocking on the door? Oh, you knocking? You knocking? RPG with a switch. Blow the whole door off. Cause like, listen, you're telling me that if somebody barges into your house, what are you gonna do? Somebody barges into your house, there's only one reason. He's trying to kill you, right? I'm trying to protect my family. I'm gonna get, like I said, bro, I'm gonna get my assault rifle. My assault rifle. I'm gonna load it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put some spring locks. No. 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 I refuse to be put on a true crime story. No.
Is Tamara here?
Oh, is Tamara here? Who's Tamara? You know no Tamara's here. This place has been unbooked for the past 3 months. Alright? So don't act stupid.
No.
And this may have seemed normal at the moment, but it definitely wasn't.
No. This Airbnb has been unbooked for the last 3 months. And you telling me all of a sudden when I book it, some random stranger talking about his Tamara here? Man, if you don't tell me your true intentions right now.
Because after that stranger knocking on their door, they proceed to be hunted down by not 1, not 2, but 3 killers. And 3's a big number. And these 3 killers are not just your regular, degular killers, okay? Normally in slashers, the killers are just trying to capture their victims so they can do what they gotta do. But in this one, the killers purposely stalk their victims, scare their victims, and let them feel like they have a chance of escaping just to kill their hopes. Like there's scenes where they could easily kill the protagonist, but they choose not to just because they get some sort of thrill off playing with their victims. They're just like those.
Not me though. You get as soon as if you don't murk me while you can, you getting murked, bro. It's either kill or be killed. Oh, you want to play around? Oh, you can play around with this 50 cal to the stomach.
People who work at haunted houses, just pure evil. And on top of the already scary killers, this movie is filled with creepy shots, some creepy old music, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but some well-placed jump scares.
I'm over here stroking my...
One thing I don't like about this movie though is how dang stupid these main characters can be. The way I'm describing it, you guys probably thought this couple was helpless to these killers. Nah, they just fall under that bad decision making stereotype in horror movies. I don't want to get too into the details because I kind of want to make a video on bad decisions in movies, but I'll just say this. It was a 3v2 and the main characters had a shotgun. Y'all already know.
So it's actually not a 3v2. Because if I have a shotgun, I assure you, I'm just coming out unscathed. Alright, they're not touching me. They're not even gonna, if they get a scratch on me, that's cool. They're not even gonna be in a 50-meter like as soon as I see one of them, boom, 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 boom. I play Fortnite, bro. I have headshot unlocks, bro, boy. You might think I have cheats in real life the way I would be auto zooming on them things.
I would have gone stupid with that shotgun. I would have been.
Bro! Open the door.
In the bedroom aiming at the door all night, camping like it was Call of Duty. I mean, they kind of did do that and it didn't go so well, but we don't have time to cry. Reload and get back in place.
Bro.
Now, you may be wondering, why are they being hunted? Do they owe the killers money? Did they hurt someone close to them?
Because you were home.
This is hands down one of the scariest.
Because you were home? Would you want me to be outside?
Lines in any horror film, and one of the coldest. This lets us know that this happened to our main characters for absolutely no reason. It was just chance. If it wasn't them, it would have been the next person who answered the door. That's terrifying. Your likelihood of owning a possessed doll, meeting an alien who could turn into humans, or summon literal demon torturers from hell is way less likely than a person who's sick in the head trying to hurt you. This movie has reinstilled stranger danger into me. So from now on, I will not be opening the door for no one. Pizza delivery, packages, not even my mom is getting in the house if she don't got keys. I'm not opening. You know, I've come to realize
I don't even open the door to my stinking siblings. I lock them outside.
Horror movie is only as scary as you make it. It's the vibes. It's dependent on how you watch it. Like if I'm watching Insidious with a bunch of friends, lights on, and we cracking jokes the whole time, I probably wouldn't take this Darth Maul looking dude serious. Now, if I was watching something goofy like Slaughterhouse, but I was all alone in the middle of the night, I probably still wouldn't be scared of it. It's a movie about a killer sloth. Come on. But y'all see what I'm saying. Moral of the story.
I'm over here stroking my...
Gotcha, Nick! How'd you know? Anyway, y'all, that's the end of today's video. Hope you enjoy it. Comment, like, subscribe for more. Peace out, my boys and girls.